So, hello, Lisa Rumi here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my space. I thought I will continue with the readings. I do want to finish them this time. I'm not kidding around this time, so I thought I could actually go ahead and finish it this time for real, okay? I think this light might be too much, but it does help a little bit. Sorry about that. Now let's go ahead and get started. So today I have the loving reading for my Scorpio. So Scorpio, what's coming for you on the month of February. I'm so sorry. And I have for group 1, 2, and 3. Now I usually never like do this, but I kind of wanted to, just because just because. Let's put some um stones in there. Okay, so I hope nothing kind of like show there, cause my belly. I'm just kidding. So let's go ahead and see what's up with you. So I'm just gonna place them. So let's see. This is a rose quartz. This is amber. I believe this is amber stone, and this is um. I always forget the name of this, but this is amethyst. This is my favorite one. Okay, so whichever one you resonate with, you can go ahead and pick. But this is for Scorpios, so this reading it's specifically for Scorpios. So I'm just gonna give it in 3 groups. So whichever one, if you're a Scorpio, you can go ahead and pick from whichever one of these group. 1, I'm gonna start with the quartz. 1, 2, the amber, and 3, the amethyst. Okay, so you can go ahead and pick whichever one you want. I'm gonna give you some time so you can go ahead and decide. And we're gonna go ahead and start with the reading. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the quartz. Okay, the amethyst it's last, and the amber stone it's how do you call it, sorry, it's last. Okay, so what's going on for my quartz people? Okay, my rose quartz people, let's see what's going on for you, Scorpio, for my group number 1. Okay, so let me see here. Okay, makes sense. Okay, so I see here that you've been really like, I wouldn't say not taking care of yourself, but I would say that you have been being very not self-conscious about what is that you want next in your life. Um, and that sometimes you get a little bit confused on where do you want to go ahead, what do you want to go ahead and do, Scorpio? Now, you guys, Scorpios, have very strong conviction, but I feel like sometimes you guys delay your plans because you don't feel you can go ahead and realize them. I finally got my nails done. Yay! Um, Sometimes you feel like it's not possible, it's not gonna come out right, it's not what you want, it's not gonna, like, you're not sure about your plans, you're not sure you can make them, but it's not because you lack confidence, it's because you lack conviction. Sometimes you can get played in certain instances, not because you're not well prepared, but more so because you kind of feel like you're not sure if that's what you want, if that makes sense. So it doesn't mean that you are lacking confidence, it's more so lacking decision, okay? Because your conviction's there, but you don't know if that's the right choice, if that makes sense. So you kind of been neglecting a little bit what is truly that you want because you're concentrating on what other people need or what you need at a time, but honest to God, you don't need it. You're concentrating on mundane things that are not going to get you anywhere, okay? This is for certain Scorpios, my group number 1 Scorpios, okay? You need to break of whatever that's holding you back right now from realizing those plans, okay? Because you right now are feeling stuck. I feel like you're getting sick, you're just feeling very stuck. You need to relax and make sure that you need to take care of yourself first for you to be able to take care of other people, Scorpio. Okay? So that's what I will say. That's what I would like do, you know? So take care of yourself so you can go ahead and realize what is it you want to do and how to proceed, you know, how to proceed from there. With the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, there's a lot you want to bring to the plate right now. There's a lot you've been thinking about to do. And right now I feel like money improvements, more money coming your way. But this is gonna take a while just because you're stuck right now in a rut. Like energetically, you're stuck in a rut and you don't know what to do. I feel like some of you guys might have gone through a lot of delays, you know, in your life. And I mean delays because I feel like you guys might be working a lot, but you have a lot of work frustrations, hard work needing to be done either at work or a situation in life. You need to invest time in yourself and get to discover what is truly what you want to do. How do you want to approach next? But I feel like you feel very underestimated at work, and you also feel very unappreciated at work, and that's kind of causing a lot of issues in your personal life because you're not respecting and loving yourself, okay? Scorpios, you're not respecting or loving yourselves right now at the moment. You're not doing so. This is what the devil card comes. Like you are having a lot of excess, like excess in life. Like maybe you're smoking, or you're maybe drinking too much, or you may be eating too much, gaining weight because you're stressed about what are you gonna do. You don't know where to go. You feel not understood, and you don't know what you want, so you're frustrated, stuck in a rut. But if you get out of it, everything will flow according to these two cards with the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. But right now, since you're not sure, you're just living in excess of a lot of things that are not good for your body. You're not respecting your body. You're not taking charge of your own destiny. And you are pretty much like depressed, like stuck in a rut, not depressed to the point that you don't know what to do, but more so depressed in a form of like you are there's a word for it, I'm so sorry. But you are kind of like in a cycle. You're cycled. You can get out of it. You can get out of it. You can get out of it. That's not gonna help you, okay? You need to keep going. You should never stop, okay? Now with the Ace of Pentacles, money coming, divine wish being granted, you might feel like you're gonna get out of this and you're gonna figure out a way out of the situation you're currently in, but it's gonna take you a while to get to a realization, to get to the point where you want to be in life, just because right now you're stuck in this rut. This low energy transition in your life needs to happen for you to realize what you need and where do you want to go in life. It's not like a I'm so sorry. It's not like, oh, I'm so sad. Like, why is always all these has happened to me? At the end of this period in life, you're gonna understand what's gonna happen to you. Like, why you feeling this way matter right now and not later. Okay, that's what I'm gonna feel is gonna happen to you. Okay, so now with the Page of Swords, you've been doing a lot of reflecting. You need to stop. I feel like you're cycled in the past, and you feel like everything's gonna repeat. That you never get out of what you of this like just delaying energy. Like you feel like always something's holding you back, but maybe you're the one holding you back because you keep looking at the past. For you to be able to move on to the present, you have to let go of the past. And if you do not know how to let go of the past, then maybe you need to do some soul searching. You really need to look deep down in you and figure out what's really bothering you, what's really molesting you, what it's letting you what is not preventing you from moving forward, from giving a step forward. Even if it's a small step, what is preventing you? What is the emotional internal situation? inside you that it's preventing you from moving forward, okay? Inside you internal. I'm so sorry about that. With the Emperor in reverse, you want to establish and you also want to influence other people in a good way. But there's also really good people coming to your life to help you advance into your next phase in life, okay? Scorpio, you need to kind of go up. Now, this might sound weird, but like this might be for like some people that are trying to do two things at the same time. I feel here like you want to feel better and look better um for yourself. So you're working your image a lot. Some Scorpios are working in their self-image a lot, and some Scorpios have low self-esteem because of self-image. You're being very subconscious about it. And then also because of work, like it all goes hand by hand, and you guys kind of like have an issue in between their self-image and not being confident enough in your looks. It's kind of tying in that situation, in my opinion. That's how I see the devil card as an axis in here. Now with the King of Pentacles, you're ready for that next step, and with the Emperor and the King of Pentacles together, that means that you want to rule. You have big plans. Like you mean business. This must be that you might either want to create your own business or you're looking to get away from the 9 to 5 job, from the 8 to 5 job. You're looking to break that cycle and kind of create something for your own self, okay? Kind of create something for you, make something for you. Now, with the Justice card in reverse and the Moon, you're not being just in a situation in life. This can be either you're not being just with yourself, which is totally too true because you're being too emotional and you're thinking that not believing, but you're lacking conviction. You have a lot of conviction, but right now you're just like afraid of making a choice, afraid of taking a leap of faith, wherever it is that you want to go. You're afraid of taking that opportunity. You're very afraid because you feel like the same thing's gonna happen. You're stuck in like um you're stuck in a cycle of energy, in a cycle of energy that for you it never ends. For you, it's always the same outcome. But you need to change your attitude for it to be a different outcome, Scorpio, okay? If you change your attitude, you can tell you're being very emotional. And also a lot of people have deceived you in the past. That doesn't mean people are gonna deceive you in the future, okay? You have to be just and you have to give other people a chance. I feel like this is what these two cards mean in my opinion, okay? Now with the Queen of Pentacles on reverse, a lot of things are gonna come your way um in your professional life. But first you have to figure yourself out and what is your next step, okay? With the Ace of Cups being on reverse, you're gonna come ask for help at the end of this month. Either emotional help, emotional support, or financial help or advice. You're gonna seek some help somewhere, or maybe someone to hook you up with a job, or someone that you know that has connections that can hook you up. You're gonna end up doing something for yourself that's gonna set you in the right path, okay? Now I wanna know what comes what comes to you when it comes to love, because we haven't kind of discussed that part a lot in this reading, and I still have like other readings to do. But I feel like more than anything right now, you're kind of like concentrating in yourself more than concentrating like on anything else. You're kind of concentrating more on yourself. So let's go ahead and see, what's going on. Okay, so you have the Hermit card. So loneliness and attached, so searching, time needing, or time alone. You've been spending too much time alone. Maybe you need some time with friends, but you need to be healthy about it, okay? So with the Death card, death of a situation or ending, new beginnings, definitely new beginnings because you're meeting new people, okay? But I want to see what's like, let's take a closer look. What's up for love for Scorpio, okay? For group number one. Like this group's being a little bit hard to get. Like what is it you guys want, what is it you guys are looking for? With the Queen of Wands, positive fiery energy. There's a woman in your life, I feel like, or a person in your life more than a woman, just because it came as a queen, um, that kind of tries to either hold you down, that you feel tied to, and kind of hold you down. So there might be an energy, could be a past ex-lover. I don't feel like you guys are together at the moment, but instead of pushing you up, it kind of drags you down. All the cards are in reverse, so that's a meaning. So the Lover's card with the Eight of Swords with the Queen of Wands, that means that some way somehow in the love department, you like you felt tied at some point to this person in your life that kind of wasn't treating you, didn't believe in you, didn't trust you. You ended that situation a long time ago, but you still kind of linger feelings for that person. You still wonder how they do, even though they treated you pretty bad, Scorpio, because like with the Lovers in reverse, you were not even getting love or understanding, and you just felt tied, like you felt tight and know where to go. Like you knew that relationship was not gonna go anywhere. Like that relationship was like set for failure, but you still wonder for this person. You still long for this person at some point. You need to let go of that. You need to let go of that person. That was not the right person for you. You need to keep going and you need to realize what is. You need to break the ties. You need to break ties with that person that was kind of binding you to things that were not good in life, things that were not going to get you anywhere. Like she was just not your match, You thought and you still think sometimes that she might have been the one, but believe me, you don't feel for someone like that when they are the one, in my opinion, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and keep going, and I'm gonna go for the amber stone. Um, and see what's next for my amber stones. Which I think it was this one. Okay, so what's up for my amber stones, okay? I always do it the wrong way, but let's do it the right way for this group. Was these the only cards? Yeah. Okay, so we're moving on to my group number 2 of Scorpio. So Scorpio, if you pick the group number 2, what's going on for you? Okay, this is very different energy than the first energy. Kind of just have a feeling for this one. Okay, this one came out exactly how it should come out. Um so for my group number 2 Scorpios, strength, you've been having to deal with a lot of difficult situations in your life. I feel at the moment in your strength confrontation, you kind of been having a lot of confrontations, and I feel like this can go two ways. Like this can either go that you've been having a lot of confrontations with your family or with one of your friends, or also in the love department, kind of keeping you up at night, but kind of not really keeping you up at night. But it does stresses you out. It does worry you a lot because you don't can't find the strength to kind of like be truthful about something with someone. You feel a certain type of way with someone, but you can't decipher the code. You can't come out with the words to tell that person what's up, okay? You kind of need to let go of that and you kind of need to confront that person about whatever it is that you guys need to talk about. You guys need to talk it out and you guys need to move forward, okay? Because I see with that 8 of cups that money problems, turning your back and walking away knowing nothing more can be done, that you kind of want to stay away from this person. But I feel like this can either be your partner, so either you're ready to kind of throw in the towel and you haven't even talked about this issue with your partner or your friend. So you kind of are trying to break up the ties with someone, but you need to talk to them first. You need to sort it out, because if you don't sort out this and you just like go ahead and keep going thinking that you know what, everything's going to be fine, but everything's going to be fine because you might be getting ready to move out, like move out of the situation, move on with your life. But this person might have the completely different idea, different perspective, different vibe going on in their lives. They're like, where did this came from? I thought we were gonna like move on to the next step. Either like we're super best friends, or we're either if you're in a friendship, like we had this friendship for you. What's going on? Like why are you not being truthful to me? Or like if you were in a relationship and you guys were ready to move on, and you're like at the end of like you're just figuring out, oh, maybe I'm not ready. Maybe You're second guessing yourself a lot, but you haven't even talked about this issue with whomever you're dealing with right now. You need to talk it out first before you make your move, because that just means that you're not good at communication, Scorpio, and that you're just creating ideas in your mind without even knowing the actual factual truth. So go with facts, not with ideas that come up in your head and you make up, okay? With the judgment card, you're being very judgmental towards this person. You're kind of just seeing the negatives and you're not seeing the pros that person brings into your life, okay? You're thinking that maybe they're just not the person you thought they were. But have you ever asked them the doubts you've had for them? Like, have you ever asked them what kind of is worrying about? What kind is worrying you about? What is worrying you about this relationship? No, you have never asked them, okay? And you are kind of taking actions in your hand without even thinking that maybe you should give this person a chance to talk for themselves and defend themselves before you turn things around and let them go your way, Scorpio, okay? Because it's not about your way. You need to listen. Like, you need to calm yourself down and listen to this person, the one that you're having this issue with, before you move forward. Because once you move forward and you kind of give them the cold shoulder, they're going to be wondering, what have I done wrong? What if they haven't done anything wrong? You're the only one that's kind of creating ideas in your head, okay? Now with the hangman on reverse, you are kind of thinking that you are pretty secure in something. You kind of have set the idea of letting go of this person, but you actually don't have the facts. So you're trying to you kind of are preparing to win a debate when you don't have facts. When you have fake news, pretty much fake facts, non-factual facts. And that's just not how life works. Now with the Four of Cups, money fluctuations being enough for something you might not want, this person, the one that we're talking about here at the beginning, this person might not offer you right now what you want, but you never know the future. And you're getting ready to let go of this person. I feel like either at the end of this month, at the end of this year, or at the end of spring, you're gonna let go. You're getting ready to let go of this person. Why? Because you're ready to move on for the next step of your life, but you really need to think about it, because I feel like this person has no clue of what you want to do, and you're just gonna kind of like drop it on them. You're just gonna drop them like they're hot, pretty much. Like, you're just gonna toss them like nothing. And no one deserves that, Scorpio. You have to really think about that. Um, with the Five of Cups in reverse, yeah, all is not lost. All is not lost. If you look behind, you may have something salvage. So this is the time for you to reconsider. Think about it and think about what it is that you want, and go with facts, not with what you make up in your head. Okay, but you're preparing for something for your near future. Okay, so short journey, movement or near water. I feel like you might be looking into either moving out, moving forward with your life, but not in the same city. You kind of want to start brand new. I don't know why you feel the need of that, but you're kind of are getting ideas. Like, you kind of want to do things your way, because you are kind of feeling like, you know what, I'm too young. You know what, I really need to like fulfill my dreams first before settling, or I really need to go ahead and do this. I've always wanted to do this. What am I stopping? And here's where your conviction comes around. As I said in the first one, you're not lacking conviction here. You are ready. You are like, you have made your choice kind of, but before you kind of move forward with these choices, reconsider, because this person might really love you and care for you, and you're gonna hurt them. And you never know, like, some people, like, you never know, like, I feel like you're losing a great person in your life for ideas that you have in your head. With the two of wands, I told you, you might be thinking of moving somewhere, considering options somewhere else, considering moving for a job, because they're gonna pay you well. You feel like you're gonna have a better life wherever it is that you want to move, okay? But you're moving. I won't say out of the country, but more like out of state. You kind of are considering out of state. You need to take the blindfold, keep reassessing the situation ahead. Keep thinking if that's the right choice for you. I'm not saying if you want to go ahead and move, move. If you want to go ahead and find a new job, go ahead and find a new job. But think about the people that you're leaving behind, because good people in our lives, they don't come twice. You have to cherish them and you have to appreciate them, okay? The Seven of Cups, there's a lot of things in your mind, but this card specifically says, all that glitters is not gold. Look beyond the clouds, money improvements. All that glitters is not gold. So you might be having a lot of offers, but you might be going for that offer that says that it's gonna offer you so much, but honestly, you're gonna end up losing more because the work that you have to input for the money that you're getting is not gonna be worth it. So watch out when it comes to that. Also, watch out when it comes to people kind of coming into your life like nothing and leaving you very drained. I feel like there's some people in your life. I feel like you're good looking. This group, I'm not saying the other group was not good looking. I feel like this group is good looking and they know you, these type of Scorpios, know that they like you know how to use your weapons. Let's just say that you know how to play your cards, you know how to do you, um, because you attract a lot of people. But in the end, make sure you're attracting the right people because I feel like you're attracting the wrong people. You're attracting the looks, but not the love, you know? So you have to be mindful about that. With the Knight of Pentacles, I see you happy and content. At the end, you're going to make a choice, Scorpio. And I feel like this group is very, like, grounded. Like, you're very in your head just because of that issue with that person, that relationship that I'm talking about at the beginning. But, like, you're very grounded with your head, okay? That's what I feel like. You're very grounded and you feel ready. Like at the end, whatever it is that you choose, you're gonna be content and happy about it. You're not gonna second doubt yourself. 301 traveling over lines, surveying your kingdom. Yeah, you might try to create a new kingdom. You might try to create a new life for yourself. Cause it's about that time, you know. It's about that time for you. You wanna move forward with your life. And with the world, a lot of new opportunities. Overseas trip, money, luck, world in the palm of your hands, new opportunities. So you're creating the opportunities that you need to create for yourself. And that's amazing because you have that conviction, you have it going on. So don't stop, Scorpio. I will just say keep in mind that relationship that I mentioned. Don't be too impulsive, okay? So thank you so much for my group number 2. I'm gonna go ahead and move to my group number 3 for Scorpios, okay? So what's going on for my group number 3, my last and final group? Okay, I keep kind of like I feel like these are the cards for yeah, for the last group because I keep mixing them. Not mixing them bad, but like I keep putting them in different spots and I'm like, is this a card? Is this a card? You know? But I have it figured out. Okay. Okay, so for my last and final group, the Amethyst group, what's going on for you guys, my Scorpios? Okay, I see you. I see you, Scorpio. I see, this is kind of like, I wouldn't say it's all over the place, but it's kind of like there. A lot of things going on in your life. A lot of things going on. Okay, so far my final group, my group number 3 for the Scorpio reading of February, okay, 2019, and love in your life, okay? With the King of Cups, I feel like you have been very emotionally stable lately. You're very mellow. Like you're like, yeah, like everything's flowing and everything's good. But you have to make sure that you are doing everything you need to do. I feel like this group might have a really important job somewhere. Um, you guys might be like either lawyers, doctors, or you might studying for that. You might have like a legal assistant job. You have a high stress job and you're not taking it too seriously. You're kind of just going with the flow and you need to make sure you are kind of actually turning everything on time because I mean, your life, like the life of others depend on you. So just don't be too lazy. Don't be slacking too much. It's okay to slack a little bit because it's the beginning of the year, but we're in February already, so gotta get that in check, people. To some of my Scorpios in that aspect. Two of Pentacles, money confusion, juggling two situations or ideas at the same time. With the Knight of Cups, also, young man needing more confidence. You need more confidence in an area of your life, and I feel like this area, it's love. You need more confidence when it comes to attracting the right people to you, Scorpio. So you might be looking for love, but you're not sure to kind of reach out to this person or not. But it's either gonna come real quick. So you're either gonna ask them on a date and fulfill and see if they say yes or no, and you're gonna feel that the neglect, like the um how do you call it? They're gonna just like maybe they're gonna just say no, like bye, no. Maybe they're gonna say yes, but you oh, I'm sorry, but you have to move forward with your life, Scorpio. For my group number 3 of Scorpios, you have to move forward with your life. Don't be afraid of rejection because rejection shows you a lot in life on every aspect. Love, professional, a lot of aspects, a lot of aspects, business, everything, career wise, everything, love life, family life, everything shows you a lot. Rejection shows you a lot. You want to have the whole family, but you're not ready. Emotionally stable, you're not ready, okay? Right now is not the time for you to concentrate on that. Right now is the time to concentrate on you because you're lacking confidence on yourself, and you first have to be happy with yourself for you to have a loving, trusting, caring relationship, and for you to be able to provide the way you want to provide to that person, okay? So try to concentrate on you. The family life that you see here is going to come with time. When you're ready, it's gonna come to you, but right now it's not the time, Scorpio. Not for group number 3. I'm so sorry about that, but right now is not the time. Now you have a lot of options. You have a lot of plans and hopes, and you're hoping that these are gonna come through true, okay? But you're kind of working to it. You're working for them. You're gonna work for that. Whatever is your professional, um, whatever it's your professional, I'm so sorry, goal, you're working towards it and you're putting a lot of hard work and effort. And with the Empress card, it comes the Empress, delays will prove necessary. There's gonna be delays, but you keep working towards what you want. That's what I'm telling you. Scorpios have great conviction in certain aspects of their life. They're very good at certain aspects of their life. With the Knight of Wands in reverse, important news. This might also mean that you might be finding someone, you might be finding love, or you might be meeting someone that kind of tickles your interest at the end of the year, more so end of the year after the summer, late summer. That's when you're gonna might be meeting someone that tickles your brain. Doesn't mean that you're gonna have a relationship, but can potentially grow into a relationship. We don't know yet. You're gonna figure that one out. Undecided to take a step out of the situation, then you will see clearly. When it comes to love, do it when you're ready, not just because you feel lonely, in my opinion. You might feel lonely, you might feel not comprehended, you might feel like you need love, but I feel like you need love for yourself. You don't need love for it. You don't need to love anyone else. You first need to love yourself. That's what you're lacking. Scorpio, you need love to yourself, in my opinion. Self love. Self care too. So yes, you're becoming kind of cold on that aspect, that you kind of don't want to give yourself what you need. But I feel like you slowly but surely you're gonna come to the temperance card. You're gonna come to to a calm spot. You're gonna get everything together. You're gonna be like, you know what? This is not what I needed. I needed this, okay? And now I know. And now you're gonna know what you needed, okay? You're gonna know what you needed. You're gonna figure it out. I'm sure you will. With the Eight of Wands, yeah, speedy news or situation coming, errors of love. Love's gonna come. Love's gonna come when you're ready. When you're grounded, centered, and you have everything together. Like, not everything together, but when you feel good about yourself, when you start picking up that balance again, and your self love's gonna come to you. It might come quick, like it's gonna feel like it just happened out of nowhere, but it's gonna come quick, which is good. Now, with the Three of Cups in reverse, celebration by happiness, you might be celebrating something. So either a promotion, something good happens in your life, will happen in your life, but more delayed. So okay, you're gonna be cheering up with some friends, or maybe also might be trying to introduce your new lover later in the year to your friends. You never know. So that was all I have for you, Scorpios. Thank you so much for tuning in, you guys. I'm a little tired now. I'm gonna try to do. I said I was gonna do Scorpio and I was gonna do Libra. I'm gonna try to do Libra next, and then I might do my other two or three signs tomorrow. We'll see how. Yeah, I can probably do one or. I'm so sorry, one or two more signs today. But we'll see how it goes. But I'm gonna go ahead and do Libra next. So thank you so much, Scorpio, for tuning in. I hope you guys are liking and enjoying these types of readings. If so, let me know by liking them, giving it some views. Um, Let me know what you like and what you don't like. I hope you guys are enjoying this one. So I try to change it up. I try to create new ideas. I try to come up with new ideas because everyone's like, pick a card reading, but like that's, I mean, yeah, like sometimes that helps, but trying to create new stuff for you guys, okay? New ideas that I can do different card readings. And I like to play three different scenarios for my Scorpios, three different scenarios for each sign, because I feel like gives a more general, instead of being very specific, it's like general, but it's like it has three different situations going on. So you might not relate to one, but you're like, oh, two's right on the dot, or three's right on the dot, you know? So whichever one you pick, if you did the three of them, okay, kudos to you. But I feel like it's more, it goes like, because not every Scorpio is going through the same situation, you know? So it kind of gives more room for you guys to relate and maybe to like kind of want and see, like, yeah, I can see that, you know, I'm doing that. I can see that. But thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you guys on my next video. And as always, I like to remind you guys that I created this channel. I created this space to help you guys, bring you guys some clarity, bring you guys some guidance, some love, some like something else to do, something else to concentrate on. Sometimes life can be a little bit tough or like gloomy, but I'm here for the good times. I'm here to make you have a good time. And if you enjoy these videos, please enjoy um giving me a thumbs up, maybe a share, a like. I really appreciate it. Whatever you want to do, comment. Thank you so much, okay, for coming out tonight. And I will see you guys in my next video.